It's new LD5 again. It's the Qitian Dasheng, which is a light monkey. Don't worry, it's not Vio. Before you think like, oh, is that a Vio set? No, 210 Vio on these kind of stats. Ain't gonna happen. But what is gonna happen, however, is that his brother is 206, and that is actually Vio. Nice. Game plan of today, we have a Chiwu outspeeding that dude on a 331. We have a Gojo outspeeding that on a 231, not 331, that would be really insane. 231, 231er. This on 210 that moves after. This thing that moves on 206 after that is still Vio. And this thing also moves in front of the Shumar, which is kind of funny for an S2 into a Shumar S2 into things potentially dying, hopefully, or something. We'll see how that goes today. 5 monkeys win. I could draft that, but I'm not the biggest fan. You know why? Josephine. That is definitely a big issue for this dude in the first place. He kind of has the issue that he doesn't push back fully, which he used to when he was on his top tier where this was a 50%. Plus, this is inconsistency. The skill 1 is inconsistency. And yeah, that kind of stuff. Issue is that it's relatively easy to outspeed me, but then again, kind of YOLO. We'll see how things go. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Please do. Okay, please do. Please do. Then, if I were to go Ganymede, I feel like I have too little damage. I could go Ganymede, but I think I have plenty of pushbacks already, so I'm gonna finish the draft like this. And this guy actually does kind of enable me to use my team. Yeah, no, I want my pushbacks, thank you. Ooh, he's gonna go for that. Okay, curious to see if this will actually do something. Both of the monkeys are on crit rate, though. I have no clue if that actually properly crit rates or not. We're gonna find that part out. We do fully outspeeds. Do we send an S3 on you? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, we're gonna hit that properly. And then preferably full push back. That is enough debuffs where if we land, we push back enough. And then we have full death break whole team. And we go in with the Gojo Kamehameha shit. And then we start killing things. And this thing is on a crit damage 4, so should do a lot of damage. Does do a lot of damage. Loki, that actually worked out better than expected, but why the fuck would he ban Shumar out of all of that? Why would he ban Shumar? Did he even play one time? He technically had a turn on his Snowbara. Snowbara took a turn, but it was stunned, so it did not really take a turn. Also, a lot of things are like half rune, stall rune from you, stall rune from that. Yeah, that's already an issue. Like, if they go this kind of dude, it is already kind of issue, but we're just here to have fun, and I want to make a video on the Qitian Dasheng and see if it's actually good or not. I don't think I give much shits about the two of y'all. I think we're gonna go for, once again, I'm not too sure about you for slow this time around. Definitely go back towards the Chiwu. If I had a Wunsa, I would go like Nephthys Wunsa or something like this. But that I do not have. Now we're just gonna go back to the Shumar because it's funny. I would like to have something that's also more pushback related. I could have also went for a, what's it called? Tianlang into this thing, but that's kind of into. I think we're gonna go for this. I think that is kind of fine. It's not the best out there, but it's kind of fine-ish. This thing still is ruined, but that is very slow and despair. This thing I could technically send in here as well, but it's kind of bad into the double fire. This is a pretty decent set for being Seal. Bans the Shumar. Okay, okay. It's kind of too bad that the Chiwu doesn't move in front of the Gojo in this case. Ooh, we could just simply get a stun in. Nice. Then we go for pushbacks. Nice. Then we go for this kind of round of stuns and everything. Nice. Then we go for slows, pushback, and everything. Nice. Procs out immediately. Well, if he stuns anything but this thing will actually get skills off still, so it's not the worst. Okay, well, he still gets that off. That is a little bit annoying, but it's not the worst as mentioned. Let's do this on you, take you out. I think I'll do this. Just because I get a little bit of chip damage in with that. Do we S1 or do we S2? He will have heal block things coming in. I think we just sent the S2. I was hoping for a little bit more damage than that. At least you did not proc. That definitely does help out. Well, you already had your proc, so that was a bit. Joseph, carry on with a primer. Thank you very much. I think I kind of have to kill this thing regardless, because if I kill this thing, match is over. So let's just send on this. Like, the two of you are gonna be annoying, but, well, not if you're stunned. Ha ha ha. Also, funny enough, all units have a stun on the, or a stun or sleep on their S1. Like, these three have a stun on their S1 and you have a sleep on S1. So every S1 is technically CC. Somehow these people are giving me a whole team. I have 2 matches back to back right now where they give me the whole comp, which is kind of interesting. Thing is, any of the 33 leads is kind of mediocre. And I don't really have a high base speed. That makes a lot of sense. We add another monkey to the table. That's also what we can do. I could send in Oliver. Just finished your app today. It scans through your screen, set your rune calculation efficiency. It shows efficiency, blah, blah, and an overlay top left corner. What's I hate any app that tries to determine for you what you should sell or not. I'm not a big fan, because that's always such a niche thing for the account itself that any of those things don't really determine properly. Okay, I think I can get away with banning out you. I will be faster. I will have 2 single target strips. This thing was off will. I think that thing was off will as well. I will reset that in the worst case. Kind of expected that for a ban. So I'm not sure about the Abellio in this case. Okay, these 2 were off will. That's fine. I think I'll go for S3 on you, S2 on you, and then starting to stun from there. And from this, sure, fine. Let's also properly reset you. Let's also reset you just in case. Let's go for stun on you or not. Okay, cleanse block. Which is good. Same I will trigger, but that is fine-ish. Do we want an Oliver to reset that later on? Because if you come back, no, it's not the worst, I guess. Okay, S2 stuns. Or not really. Okay, let's go for more resets. More stuns. More stuns. This thing is... that S2 is not stunning ever. Holy shite. What the actual fuck is that? Ooh, would I be able to kill this, though? I think I should send it over here. Okay, did not kill neither. But at least you're reset enough. Let's push you back. Or not. That is also a fine choice. Are you below? You were below, fuck. Oh, you have S2 available, but no S3. Let's reset you right now. And we have more giant nets. And we're missing half of our shits again. Sure. Even with missing half of the shit, at least we had a first rotation to land and that was good enough. Triple monkey business. That's why you can adjust the settings. Well, that's also... Okay, if you can adjust the settings that you know what you need to sell, why would you need a tool to tell you what to sell if you need to tell the tool to know what to sell? Still following me? Like, if you already know, why do you need a tool? That's the whole part of, like, you can adjust it. It's useless. Okay, I do really dislike playing into that dude, but we're gonna find out how that works. Maybe I should rune up the Triton again. Okay. Lashumar. We're going for this team again. Dark Hacker. Whoa, is that even an issue? I don't think that's an issue. Maybe it is an issue. Well, the thing is, you can't really full pushback. That is an issue. Okay, we'll do this. Or not. Or not. Well, I guess it is an issue if I miss half of my shits and he lands Despair Stun right away. Well, Okay, well, first time you land stun on everything, I guess. It is winnable though, but we already lost a lot of HP. Which isn't that chill. No, we lost too much HP to just Nobara being Nobara and me missing. You missed double strip and you missed single strip on the only target that was strippable. Like, fuck me, man. God damn it. Okay. How much damage is that? You have a lot of minus fire damage though. Also, I'm kind of disappointed in how much damage the Chiwu has for how much stats this Chiwu has. Like, Shear's not crazy on the attack, but still like full on crit damage, and he has like crit damage just low over here. Like, how is that for dealing like no damage? This thing has like upwards of like 160 crit damage. I kind of just want to send let's go for this team. Just for fun, let's go for this team. Looks stunning today, thank you. My units are not stunning as much. Okay, well that's guess the ban. I don't think this thing has got... How much bar you take? You take 25 bar. Ain't no way you're in tune with a 25 bar. You should never be taking a turn, if my Gojo strips properly though. But Yumi with a subscriber, 74 months. That is OP right there. Okay, I have to strip everything. Gojo ain't a good stripper. Let's see what we're doing today. That is actually perfectly fine if I don't get super cucked on this. Did not get super cucked on that, actually. Think if we're proccing, this is the most annoying to proc. Let's go back to you. Really, are you emoting me? Are you emoting me, sir? For what a reason? Why? You expected your Amduat to do more? Your Amduat had to stun 3 units and strip 3 units? Is that really what you expected out of that draft? Or you just expected the Gojo not to land? I don't know. This does kind of feel like, yo, Juno just wants to solo your whole team, but I could also see a world where I go for a Misty late pick. If I can find my Misty in time, I can find my Misty in time. I actually found a really good Misty left side RD. Isn't it looking juicy? Not that I have the best of Misties out there with, this is revenge. You don't know what that revenge is. Ooh, guess what we're gonna ban? Weird looking revenge, exactly. I kind of have to kill Okeanos first, I guess. But then the Megumi might be annoying, so we might just target the Megumi down first. We could go for skill 1 stun. And I think we will. Nice. Then I think I will force you to get a turn at a timing you don't want it, or potentially proc and get you into a stunning position. We love that even more. This monkey is going to be somewhat useless, but you can't have everything in life, huh? Oh, if we send an S3, I think S3 will potentially kill. Does potentially kill. Ain't no way you're killing the Misty right now with this Okeanos. Has good damage with that stuff though. I guess he's gonna full focus the Misty, which would make a lot of sense. Watch out, it's revenge. Watch out, it revenges. If I had revenge right now, it would have helped a lot. Decent damage. The FS3 again. Yikes. Some nasty procs right there, kind sir. Jesus, he did 2 Okeanos S3s and my whole team is pretty much dead. Stop hitting the Misty, it can revenge. It can revenge, believe. Ain't no way that you're winning this Misty right now, it's too fast. Revenge would have helped a lot right there. Hard to force, to be honest. Yeah, I think if I would keep him ruined in normally, I would say that it's more towards like a slot 4, slot 5. Since I just kind of want to use him because he's new and just trying to get him in, I'm using him a little bit earlier. And then I can draft around him in 4 and 5. Oh, yes, that is kind of annoying. Let's go for you, and let's go for... Well, what we could also do is this. What if we say this plus... Do we still have Maxi ruined? Maxi is still ruined. Are you sure about that, sir? Oh, this thing could be Nem Trap, though. Do we trust that? P1 Dougie? I think I have to ban one of these two regardless. I did not expect that for a ban, in all honesty, but sure, I don't mind. I really don't mind. I should be outspeeding this. Live Monkey Buzz, Gianna go hard in Siege. I have heard a few people say that thus far, and I really don't see the value. Oh, that could be kind of bad. Oh, I stole the immunity, so it was actually fine. If I did not steal the immunity, Layla might have moved. Which would have then been bad. And then, yeet! Maxi damage. Holy shit, Maxi just murdered the living shit out of it. It's also one of those things, could a Ganymede have done the same thing? Yeah, kind of. It's just there for the pushback. The shit's already stunned in the first place. Well, it's stun plus slow, so the slow is kind of nice. So pushback slow. Shenanigans is not the worst. But Maxi actually did murder living shit. That is always a little bit annoying. Because now there's already immunity. There is a counter to this already. So in normal case, I would like to Tian Length plus something this. But we're still gonna go for this. Let's just add in the Tian Length. Just full LDs. Let's go. Show Sonya. My Sonya's nothing too special. It's an okay Sonya, but it's nothing too Juno. Don't think I care as much about a Juno, to be honest. Thing is, if I add in a Chiwu right now, I would definitely be on the lacking damage threat kind of thingy. I think we're looking at a ban Nobara angle. And what do we lock in if we do that? Kind of thinking something along the lines of water. Well, walk by of water would make sense. Good old Chow. I'm liking a Chow. That is a Chow angle on half right there. Actually did upgrade my Chow to being squishy, high attack, and fast. Near damage on water, which doesn't help in this matchup, but get rid of the Chow, it seems. So in this case, I also have 2 AoE pushbacks, so the Megumi can only do on 1. Issue is that he will steal my immunity while doing so. I think I want to use S2 still. Yeah. Okay, he will steal this from one of the 2 units. But what I can do is potentially land this, or not. Ooh, what I can do right now is potentially land this. And then we go for pushbacks. And then we go for this. And since you are slowed, I'm actually liking the slow right now on the Juno. Otherwise, Juno would have moved. Now, Juno did not move. I could use S2 for cycling, but let's not. Yo, this is actually working better than I expected, not gonna lie. Oh, this Tianlang also really slaps, by the way. This Tianlang has a nasty asset for Tianlang. No, this shit actually kind of works, man. Show TL, sure thing. This is the Tianlang. 188, 1k, and 32k. For 188, that is a lot of stats on that beach right there. Yeah, this thing definitely has some. And then artifacts is also 1.5. And then this is like full spread, but also hard locks in there. Do we go for Tianlang in here? I think we can kind of go for Tianlang. Goes for an Asher and a Hilda. Okay, yes. In that case, I can chew last pick, ban off this thing. No. Let's see if this does rock up enough damage, though. Thing is, I have 2 like crazy hard CC units in there, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, let's see if I can land. Also, I have the backup strip from your S2, so Gojo is kind of an inconsistent stripper. It's like a worse more because he has the same rate of stripping as a more on the S2, but sometimes he hits 2 instead of 3. Let's see if the Gojo is a good Gojo today. Therefore, we have the final unit on that. That is really nice. In this case, we have to wake up something, and things could proc out. At least they do have slows. In this case, well, let's just use a U over here. And then a U over there. And let's just send a U out there once again. GG's! This shit is working so much better than expected, man. I'm still using the Cadiz. I tried the Cadiz on the triple revenge, as a few people did suggest to me. I was not a big fan, so I ruined it back towards a violent set, but my Vio runes are kind of on different place. Like, he was having a 197 on Vio. Okay, so this guy has seen my draft, so he will definitely draft different. I could steal a Hey Gang, but yeah, this Heigang is not moving in front of any of my shit, so we're not going to. Still gonna send this. He probably goes for high bases right now. No? Sure. Okay. Juno wouldn't do too bad. Do we go Lucia? Thing is, he does have a heal block already. And he goes for Nobara final pick. Is that actually that good? Yeah, because I do have S1 stuns that would trigger on the Nobara. Well, then again, a Juno 1v1 Nobara, I would always win. I might actually do this. Weirdly enough. Okay, he goes for that. That is actually kind of fine. Oh, we have a crit rate lead in here? Did not even know. Do we like that crit rate leads? Or do we like an act read? Or do we like resistance lead? We definitely don't like. Yeah, let's just go for this. Okay, this is gonna be all Juno if we manage to win. It's not gonna be an easy match though, because I have to blast through. I think I'll focus you down first. Wait, in this case, I could actually force you into a bad turn. Or not. Or not. Funny enough, he has the speed lead. I'm still outspeeding on both. Yeah, the heal block will definitely mess me up though. Oh, and he also took a proc, which is not great. That is not great, because now he will go for pushback on the Juno, and Juno will take a lot of damage already. Well, at least the Juno can only be pushed back for half, which is kind of good. That part we don't really care about. Okay, well, these two can also... These two are just like field fillers right now. They can die, I don't care. Like, focus them down, I don't care. Like, what he really should focus is actually the Lucia. That is not that great. But the moment I take out this dude, these three should never win my Juno. That should be near impossible. Also, the moment that you kill this, there's absolutely zero value to your Nobara, because these two can never dot. Ooh, close, close. Can we already... Wait, he did proc, but... Okay. Ooh, good that we did not land that. Very good, very good. I think you have your S2 again, but that should not be enough pushback to... Okay, goes for an S3. Fine, we clear this out. That's good. Do we go? No, there's no reason to go for that. No reason to do that neither. Let's just do this. He will probably go for heal blocks again, which does make a lot of sense. Yeah, so you being heal blocked wrong element twice is kind of bad. And therefore you will die at some point, but Juno would win this. Yeah, he killed all of my debuffs, so... How do you land this much wrong element, by the way, brother? What are you doing? You're wasting your good RNG on a lose. Okay, I think we take out Nobara first, because I can always crit on that. And I'm not gonna land any debuffs anyways. Are you having fun yet with your stupid freaking Nobara? Go away. Hehe. G1. Yay. Are we liking Monkey so far? For some weird reason, it's kind of working. That's the weird part. We climbed like 50 points in not that many matches. And I've kind of no clue why or how we're winning, in all honesty. He's not a bad unit. Well, the thing is, a lot of these people give me two crazy CC units, which is just not really that recommended. Will this thing actually outspeed me? If it does outspeed me, I have issues. Wait, does that... It kind of works, that hey gang? Or does it really? Well, let's just not take chances. Oh, that's... I forgot that I don't have the other monkey right now. I thought for some reason that I had the other monkey with that as well. Apparently I don't. I think I'm gonna get fucked right now by the Christina. And I did properly outspeed that, so I should have had just the other unit in there, would have been better. Yeah, would have liked a stun somewhere. How much bar do you give? Not that much, apparently. Would you overtake if I hit you right now? I think if I do too much damage, I would. But with this, you could potentially kill. Come on, you have some crit damage, man. Was I about to move? Chiwu damage is so freaking disappointing. I'm like, what the fuck? He's doing no damage whatsoever. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.